Our CEREWORLD 2016 coverage wraps up today. Hi, I'm Allie Cook. Today's October 26th, 2016, and this is your Wednesday Watch. Here's today's dental news brought to you by Dentsply Sirona. Concluding our month-long spotlight on Dentsply Sirona's hugely successful event, CEREWORLD 2016, I'm now happy to present a clip of my interview with endodontic expert Dr. John West, where we talked about Dentsply Sirona's influence on the dental profession.
As an outsider looking in, what I observed is you have a 500-pound elephant joined another 500-pound elephant, and now you have somebody who really has the opportunity to positively influence dentistry from a comprehensive point of view, from an interdisciplinary point of view, not just the specifics of CEREC and ProTaper or Wave 1 or Gutta Percha or anything like that, but rather integrating all these. And the word that I really heard coming true was single patient treatment, single this, single that. And I guess that's what the consumer wants. They pull up their phone, they want instant this and instant movies, and
that's true.
And the culture has completely changed. And what I love about their relationship, Dentsply and Sirona, is that they are not, they're responding to the change, but they're also creating the change.
Yes.
And as a dentist, that's a positive thing, because when we can find out what patients want and we can deliver, that's terrific, because everybody wants to have a great smile. There's nobody that doesn't want a great smile, and everybody's capable of having it. And now we have the methods, the tools, and the techniques and technology to achieve that. And endodontics, of course, is just a part of it. But the thing about endodontics is it can be the weakest link, but it can also be as strong a link as any other part of dentistry.
One other person I was privileged to speak with was Heidi Arndt, a hygienist who presented multiple educational tracks at CEREWORLD. Here's our conversation.
Well, the first course that I did was yesterday, and it was the Grand Slam Hygiene exam. And today I'm doing one, it's all about the numbers. Business rule number 1, know your numbers.
Okay. What are some of the things that attendees need to know, just for people who maybe couldn't make it here to CEREWORLD?
Yeah, the Grand Slam Hygiene exam is all about how to create a strong doctor hygiene exam. I always say that's the most powerful part of the dental hygiene appointment, is that dental hygiene exam, because that's where we're connecting the diagnosis and the treatment plan for that patient, and it's so important that the hygienist and the doctor collaborate for that.
Now, are your courses geared toward the whole dental team, or are they more specific for hygienists?
You know, we tailor it to the entire dental team. Yesterday we had doctors, hygienists, office managers, and other business staff in the room with me.
So how can everyone benefit from the points that you're making?
Well, you know, it's truly a team effort. I always see that everybody in the dental practice touches the patient at some point, and it's really important that we all understand what each other is doing. And so I feel that everybody should attend hygiene courses so that we know what our hygienists are doing, and they can be a full support to the team.
How are the products and services that Dentsply Sirona offers helping to streamline the process of a well-running office?
Well, first of all, technology is huge. I'm big into intraoral cameras, digital radiography, but then I also, being a hygienist, I love the entire hygiene line from Dentsply. Everything from the Cavitrons to my favorite is the fluoride varnish.
What do you like about it?
You know, I love the application process of it, and I also think it's the best product on the market right now.
It seems to me like the role of hygienist is expanding. Are you noticing that? What's been your experience?
Well, absolutely. The dental hygienist is such a key person to the dental practice because they are a practice builder. They're spending so much time with the patient. And so I believe it's very important for the hygienist to expand their role in the practice, understanding everything from patient care, which we're great at, to understanding also the business side, how they can be a true partner in the practice.
Finally, it was my pleasure to speak with keynote speaker Connie Podesta about what dentists need to know to succeed, as well as her advice to them, which may seem unusual. The whole video is available on our website, but here's a short clip. What are some of your key points that you would give a dentist?
Well, One is, probably a main one is that there's a climate to every dental office. There's a climate to every industry. There's a climate to every school you walk in. There's a climate to every hospital you walk in, every small dry cleaners that you walk in. There's a feel, there's a culture. And I often tell the story about leaving a dentist that I'd had for several years because the climate, the culture around, how I felt. Okay, sitting in a chair even when no one was in the room. There was so much tension between people that work there, between the dentist and the partner, between the dentist and the people that work there. And so that's where I start. I start with the fact that let's forget the patient. And they go, oh, no, the patient's number one. And I always say patient isn't first. I say something very opposite. I say the patient is never number one. Because if the patient's number one, it means you won't nurture your own environment. Your office team has to be first. They have to be healthy and sane and functional. They have to be able to communicate and talk. They have to be able to come to work and work together as a team without being gossiping and whining and passive aggressive. They have to be a solid entity that works together. And when that's a solid entity that's healthy and sane and functional, then when you open the doors and the patients walk in, then the patient gets to take advantage and leverage all of that.
Thanks for checking out the Wednesday Watch. Stay tuned next week with more from Dentistry Today and DNN.